My best friends of 15 years planned my husband's affair. I destroyed their entire friend group. My best friend Natasha held my hand at what I thought was an intervention, telling me she was worried about my mental health and suggesting I needed inpatient treatment. The real reason? She needed me gone for 2 weeks so her sister could finish seducing my husband without interference. We're all concerned, said Juliet, my maid of honor from 3 years ago. Around the table sat my 5 closest friends, the women I'd trusted with everything for 15 years. They had printed brochures for psychiatric facilities, a suitcase already packed, even a power of attorney form for my husband to handle things while I was getting help. You've been paranoid lately, Phoebe added, thinking Russell is cheating, checking his phone. It's not healthy. I had been suspicious. Russell was distant, working late, guards his phone, but sitting there, looking at these concerned faces, I almost believed I was crazy. Until I saw it, Natasha's sister Vera's lipstick in Juliet's purse, the same shade I'd found on Russell's collar. Where's Vera? I asked casually. Shouldn't she be here for this? The room went silent. She's traveling, Natasha said. Funny, Russell's at a conference in the same city. That's when I knew. They all knew. This whole intervention was a setup to get me institutionalized while Vera and Russell ran off together. I played along. You're right, I need help. They practically celebrated. I signed their papers with a fake signature I'd practiced for exactly this possibility. They didn't notice. What these friends didn't know, I'd been documenting everything for months. Not just Russell's affair, but their involvement. Natasha bringing Vera to couples nights. Juliet lying about seeing Russell at work when he was with Vera. Phoebe lending them her lake house. All of them in a group chat called Project Freedom, discussing how to help Vera get what she deserves. What Vera deserved, apparently, was my life. Instead of going to treatment, I hired a private investigator and a forensic accountant. Spent 2 weeks gathering ammunition while they thought I was locked away. Here's what I found. Natasha had been embezzling from our joint business account for 2 years. Juliet's husband was having an affair with Phoebe. They'd all been using my connections in the fashion industry to build their own competing boutique. Vera had done this before, twice, with other married men in other cities. The group chat was a goldmine. They called me the Golden Goose and discussed how to maintain access to my money and connections after Russell left me. The plan, institutionalize me, claim mental breakdown, Russell gets everything in the divorce, they all profit. 2 weeks later, I returned to a welcome home dinner they'd organized. All 5 were there, plus Vera, plus Russell, ready to gaslight me into thinking I'd imagined the affair. How was the treatment? Natasha asked sweetly. Educational, I said. I learned so much about toxic relationships. Then I started my presentation. Started with a group chat. Let's make her think she's crazy, Natasha. Russell deserves someone stable, Juliet. She won't even see it coming, Phoebe. Russell went pale. Those are fake. Next slides. Photos of him with Vera. The forensic accountant's report showing $60,000 of marital assets spent on her. The plane tickets were purchased with my credit cards. But the best part? I'd sent everything to their employers, spouses, and social media networks 30 minutes before dinner. Timed perfectly. Juliet's phone rang. Her husband, screaming about Phoebe. Natasha's phone next. Our business partners, calling about embezzlement charges. Phoebe's husband walked in. I told him where to find her. You destroyed us, Vera whispered. No, you destroyed yourselves. I just documented it. Russell tried to leave. The divorce papers were taped to his car. I'd already moved half our assets, legally my right, and frozen the rest pending divorce. The criminal charges came next. Embezzlement for Natasha. Fraud for the false intervention papers. Conspiracy charges for all of them. Divorces, bankruptcies, criminal records. Natasha's doing 18 months in minimum security. Juliet's husband took everything. Phoebe lost custody of her kids. Vera posted everything online, tagging their employers and families. She's essentially unemployable now. Russell got nothing in the divorce infidelity clause in our prenup he'd forgotten about. Last week, Juliet messaged me. We were your best friends. How could you? I replied, best friends don't conspire to steal your life. Started over in a new city. Real friends now. Ones who don't need group chats about destroying me. Turns out losing fake friends feels exactly like winning.